I don't think we went there and fixed anything or like really helped anyone necessarily. But I don't think that's what we were supposed to go there to do. Like, I think that God was like showing us how much like He loves us and everyone. Like, not just in our world, but all these strangers that we've never like connected to before.
So I thought, definitely going to be able to plant seeds while we're there, but we may not get to see the growth, which was totally fine with me because it's a short-term mission trip. So I didn't have those expectations going in. And one of the things that really surprised me is like right off the bat with how we actually saw God at work in almost everyday situations. They just really adopted me into their family, which is something that Christ does with us, and it was such a great picture of that. I was just felt so incredibly blessed to be there, and just in every situation, just seeing through the people we met with, through the hospitality that was there, just the stories we heard, how God was truly at work and doing something in that community.
I think we just put trust in God, and we didn't really have a plan, and we just kind of ran with it and said like, okay, you just use us however you want.
So we all went to the school, the elementary school that was right across the street from the church, and basically we just got to hang out with them, and then we kind of split our group up into two groups. There was an English teaching group and a group that did a workshop on immigration and race and things like that. And so it was really cool because we got to teach them some of the things like that we had to offer, but through that they also taught us. I had a lot of anxiety going into the trip just because of not knowing how to communicate or how I would be able to connect with people, but having them be so willing to connect with me helped a lot. And that was a thing that I really prayed to God a lot before the trip, and I saw Him come through and provide during the trip. So it was cool to see like the family of God, that it's not just like my close family, but it's literally anyone.
My translator, Daniela, she told me that he had never had a person who listened to him. So he was crying because that was his first time to tell his story. And I started crying too. And then in the end, I can't forget the word he said. He was just saying, "Thank you for listening and thank you for being here to listen to my story." And then that word is just like, I can't forget the word because listening is just so simple and easy.
Like, going into this, I didn't really have any expectations of like how I would see God. I thought that it would be less obvious than it actually was.
I'm gonna learn how to make a taco.